The following podcast contains orc language and hobbit material. The views expressed within the Shire belong to a pair of Bagginses and should not be taken seriously. No self-respecting wizard should listen to this show, you fool of a took. Good luck.
Crash Test Live!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Crash Test Live. Thank you, Elijah Wood, for that lovely introduction.
Dude,
So many adventures.
his voice is so soft. Like at the end when he's so like quaint and elegant when he speaks.
You can tell that Elijah is a soft-skinned person, and cuddling with him would be divine, to say the least.
I wish you spoke like him. Can you start working on your
I could
what is
try,
that?
but I
What's the
feel
word
as
for
though
that?
I would not do well.
You don't
That's not
fall short
something-
for anything you do, man. Just reach for the stars.
Hey, I strive. And if I strive to be more like Elijah, I'm going to be more like Elijah. So,
Elijah.
hey, everybody. I said it already, but welcome back to another episode of Crash Test Live. Thank you for joining us live right now. If you're listening to it after the fact, that doesn't apply to you. I'm talking to the people in the stream. Hey, everyone. I'm Alex. This is my friend Jack. And
Hey.
with us, as always, Ryan Dawson and Jeff Maker, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Jeff,
Ooh.
I see that you're coming to us from the Shire.
Yes.
Wow.
What is that?
Dave from the Shire.
Did you just pick a flower from your green screen? How did you do that?
Magic.
Oh my goodness, that was
Wow.
incredible. Magic.
That was really cool. Magic.
That was good.
That's very good.
really
How's
good.
everyone
Wow.
feeling? How are we doing?
I am
there-
quite well.
There's something I wanted to bring up, Alex. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Talk about these things.
Yeah. You asked how I'm doing. I've been well, except for that this week. In 1 week, I've been stung by wasps 3 times, which I just want everyone to know I have not been stung by an animal, a bee or a wasp or anything stingy, in probably 14 years.
Yeah.
So 3 times in a week, something's happened.
At some point, it has to be user error. And I think that point is more than once in a year.
Am I not supposed to handle them?
Yeah, you're not supposed to just shove your hand in there like, "Hey, boys."
I thought it's just polite to shake a wasp's hand.
I will say this. It's weird you bring this up,
Wasps.
Alex.
Yeah.
Because I noticed some wasps at my place on my balcony. They kept like coming and leaving, and I was like, "Oh, that can't be good." So I called my bug boy, my pest boy.
You got a bug boy.
And we're texting, and he was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Those are the scouts looking for a place to build a new nest for their queen. They're just scouting out a new place." I'm like, "Cool." So like my balcony is where they're scouting out.
Yeah,
He's
how are you
like,
not supposed to
Yeah,
worry
like
about that?
you can't be so casual about that. Oh, don't
He's
worry
like,
about
"I'll-"
that.
He's like, "I'll come by tomorrow and like spray your place down, and they'll never come back. Like it'll smell
Yeah,
weird." And I was like,
that's a future you problem. You worry about that in a month when they're
Yeah.
swarming you.
When you've been stung 3 times.
so
on the hands
casually.
and
Oh,
you got-
those are just the scouts looking for a place to build something, a new home for their queen. And I was like, all right.
My hands have never been so swollen. I also, just as a takeaway from that story, Jack, I love that you're on a texting basis with your pest guy,
Your
Rudy,
pet guy.
me
That's
and
something
Danny
that I love.
Curley. Yeah, Rudy.
Rudy. Shout out to Rudy.
Oh,
There's a lot of bees out here right now, actually. So.
I feel like I can see
spray.
him. It's just wafting off of my screen, looking at your background. I feel like I can just feel the cool breeze of the
This
Shire.
was-
Oh, you picked another flower.
Yeah, they're in bloom. You know?
Everywhere.
this is one of those moments where at 32 years old and after being with you guys for over 15 years, like I know not to ask what that is. Like I have to pretend like I know what it is because I'm sure it has something to do with Harry Potter doing the intro, but I just have no idea what it actually is. So
Ryan, I'm with you on this one. I haven't seen the Hobbits or the what are the
Lord of the Boys.
Lord of the
I haven't
Rings.
heard
You
Lord
guys
of
are
the
doing yourselves a
Forest.
disservice by not watching those or reading the books because those are, even if you're not a Harry Potter fan or a Star Wars fan or whatever, like Lord of the Rings is a classic, like a fantasy classic.
You're
I'm
missing
Have a good show, guys. Have a good show.
I'm in the
All right,
middle
good to
right
see you,
now. I'm in the middle right now of watching all the Harry Potters over for like maybe the 30th time.
Yeah, you also just
And-
mentioned that you've been watching the James Bond movies, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a double duty there. But other than that, I want to talk to you about something.
Oh,
so
okay. Jeff put
Yeah.
on here. I need to drop this, and it pertains to your watching James Bond. This day in history, 1979, Moonraker, the 11th James Bond film starring Roger Moore, premiered in London. So there you go.
Ooh, I have
So
a
maybe that's the
Moonraker
one you watched
laser.
tonight.
Yes,
Premiere
watched
night.
it last week, but so I'm watching a show right now, and I don't know if you've been here before, but it's not good, but I really like watching it. And it's
I've been there.
It's Space Force on Netflix. Steve Carell's new show.
Is that the new show with Steve Carell?
Steve Carell and like John Malkovich, and the cast is so fucking good, but like
Yeah.
the show is not that great, but I can't stop watching it.
I feel like that was season 1 of Parks and Rec for me though, and
Yeah,
then the
Parks and
show
Rec.
just became incredible, and I stuck to it because I loved the cast, and then the show paid off. So maybe this will be another one of those.
That's what I'm hoping for, yeah. But it's not great.
Yeah. People are agreeing in the comments, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope everyone at home has been well. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you're all doing great. We have an amazing guest on the show today. Dwayne is joining us. We pre-taped that interview on Wednesday and had a really nice conversation that we will get to in a little bit. Before we do, I would like to check in with our newest cast member, our newest element of this show, Blonde Bear. Can we cut to Blonde Bear and see how Blonde Bear's doing right now?
Ooh, live feed.
There he is. Looks like he's going to see if the mail.
Literally,
came.
where is he going?
No, he's checking his mail. This is where he lives. This is his Nest Cam. So he's just wandering there, going to get his
Such
mail.
a good boy.
Yeah. Guys, I'm very excited to let you all know that we have acquired the domain blondebearlive.com. So feel free to check out our new website, blondebearlive.com, for Blonde Bear updates, because we are very
take a look.
excited about the new acquisition.
Blondebearlive.com.
You gonna give it a look?
Ooh, that is beautiful. It's not what you think it is.
It might be.
It might be, but you got to
Could
find
be.
out.
One day.
Yeah.
Either way, we've acquired it, which is the important part. This week in wonderful news. There it is. Stanford scientists created a sound so loud that it instantly boils water, which is terrible news for fish and great news for fans of pasta.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, strap in. Researchers at the National Accelerator Laboratory at SLAC, based in Stanford University, created an underwater sound that is so loud it instantly vaporizes water and appears to set the threshold for how intense sound in water can be. Scientists use a powerful X-ray laser to blast tiny jets of water with short pulses. X-ray laser. In short pulses of high-frequency energy. When the X-rays hit the microscopic stream of water, they instantly vaporize. And it boils like a hot skillet.
This can't be fucking legal, dude. You imagine someone has one of these at like a public pool? You can't do this.
That's what I'm saying. I feel as though, given the times,
Yeah.
given that we are dealing with a global pandemic,
Yeah.
maybe divert funds from underwater boiling laser to cure for COVID. But
This
no.
is the classic Jurassic Park. They didn't think, what is the quote? The scientists were too preoccupied.
They didn't. It's the same thing we said about pineapple on pizza. They didn't think
Yeah.
to stop if they could, but they should.
But
Something like that.
They could.
We'll look it up. Ryan,
Jeff,
can you
wait,
give us that quote?
Jeff, can you pipe in real quick? Or
Someone give us that quote. What is it?
Yes. I'm sorry. What are we talking about? Here?
What's the quote from Jurassic Park where they said they got so wrapped up in the fact that they didn't stop to think that they should, or something like that?
That's exactly the quote.
That's it.
but what's the quote though?
Yes, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Ian Malcolm.
Thank you, Ian Malcolm, for that one. And
Ian Malcolmovich.
and that just brings us full circle back to the fact that, hey, again, why? Like, look, I love research. I love science. I like doing stuff. I like poking a dead body with a stick to see what happens. Sure, just like the next guy. And that's
something.
essentially what science is, if nothing else. So I understand making an X-ray laser for underwater purposes. Why not? But I feel like we could be tackling more important things right now.
Like X-ray vision underwater. Now we're
There
talking.
you go. See fish bones.
Take that to a public book. That's not where I was going. Okay.
Okay. Barcelona Opera reopens with an audience of plants. This is true.
Oh, I like that. I was actually going to do a retweet, but I forgot.
The Barcelona Opera, the Liceo, opened on Monday for its first concert since mid-March, and it did so to a full house of plants. The Gran Teatre del Liceo filled its 2,292 seats with plants for a performance by the Uccelli Quartet, which it called
Uccelli Quartet.
a prelude to its 20/21 season. They serenaded these plants, and the plants were quoted as saying, "Play your old shit."
play, put up or shut up.
Yeah. New record sucks.
That's good. I like
See,
that.
I wrote a joke for that one because
You wrote it? That was a good joke. I like that.
Inspired me. Jack, what do you think? Would you play a show for plants?
I would play a show for a fucking foot right now. Just
One
severed
single foot? Like what is it? What's the hand in the Addams Family?
It.
Thing?
Or thing? Thing or it? I think there's both.
There's cousin it, which I believe is just the hair.
Yeah, so thing is the hand.
The thing is the hand.
Yeah.
So like, we're talking a foot.
Yeah.
And a fully functioning, living foot.
Yeah. All-time low is specifically only going to play for feet from now on.
6 feet under the ground. Stars, under the stars. I said under the ground. Don't even know my own song titles.
Well, no, it's spooky. I get it. It's spooky.
So it was. This is actually pretty cool, though. It was rad that they did this, and it was sort of to signify that we're going to be okay. Concerts are going to come back at some point. Right now, obviously, is still too early to do it, but it was. I think they were sort of symbolizing that life's going to return to these concert halls.
Life finds a way.
To quote Jurassic Park twice now on the episode.
How many times can we quote Jurassic Park?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. It's a, do you think he saw us? Guys.
3 times. 3 Jurassic Park quotes.
Mark it. The internet is so bad in this community, some people have had to drive to Zoom meetings. The COVID-19 pandemic is highlighting the need for better internet access for residents of a rural section of Halifax Regional Municipality. I'm having a hard time reading today. It's been almost impossible for the residents of, oh my God, Jeff, why do you pick articles with just the hardest to pronounce names? Musquodoboy. Musquodoboy?
It's fun to hear you.
Musquodoboy. Musquodoboy Valley. Someone help me. Musquodoboy Valley is what I'm going
Is anyone
with.
in the chat from the Musquodoboy Valley?
And if so, how's your internet? To work from home while their kids do schooling online. One of these people that live here is quoted as saying, it's like trying to suck concrete through a straw. Rob Bowers was quoted as saying, which is an interesting quote. And if you've ever done that, don't. They're fed up with the
attacked, by the way. I feel attacked.
They are fed up. This is a story for you. We pulled this one for you, Jack.
I feel attacked.
They are fed up with the painfully slow internet in the area. Browser, oh my God. Downloads and uploads can take forever if they work at all. Kids are struggling to get their online schoolwork completed this spring. They're literally driving to Tim Hortons parking lots.
Oh,
where
Tim
service
Hortons.
is better.
Yeah.
To participate in Zoom calls.
Of course. Yeah. You just got to go over down to the Tim Hortons. Get some maple donuts.
Sorry, I just need to borrow your Wi-Fi. Sorry. I don't know. I just like Canadians.
It's the only accent I can do. So
it's the only one I can do. Question: how is the Wi-Fi at Tim Hortons? Is it solid? Can anyone let us know? Because I'm curious.
Do we need to do a poll?
Yeah, I'd like to launch a poll on that one. Speaking of slow Wi-Fi and having to travel to Zoom calls, an aquarium in Japan has urged the public to video chat with their eels who are forgetting that humans exist.
Nope.
This is true.
Nope.
Look at those little guys.
Nope.
For those of you just listening to the audio-only podcast, there's a picture of a bunch of sad eels, and even a video, and they're all lonely.
Thanks. I hate
They
it.
miss us. They say, "Where are our guests?"
Yo, what sound do you think they're making right now?
And what sound does an eel make? That's a good question.
Ew. Ew.
Ew. They're just disgusted at everything.
Ew. Ew.
When the garden eels at the Tokyo Aquarium remove their heads from the sand, they're usually confronted by pairs of human eyes staring back. But like other animals from around the world, the eels at Sumida Aquarium are finding their environment transformed by the effects of the COVID-19 outbreak. They also appear to be forgetting what humans look like. Concerned by the garden eels, so named because of their grass-like appearance when they poke their heads from the seabed, could come to see visitors as a threat. And the aquarium is asking people to get in touch in the form of calming FaceTime calls.
Just FaceTiming eels.
Yeah. Garden eels in particular disappear into the sand and hide every time the keepers pass by. Now, they didn't used to, but now they get scared.
If I told 15-year-old Jack that in 15 years he'd be FaceTiming an eel, I'd be like, what?
2020.
I hate that I did this. I was Googling what an eel sounds like.
Oh, no.
I'm going to try it here. I'll put it in the podcast version, the audio. Okay. It's like, it's so bad.
So it's just
that.
It's kind of what you'd expect.
My aunt that smoked her whole life.
Yes.
Alex!
It's so bad. It's very sad.
I actually don't have an aunt that did that, but I like.
But if you did,
if I did, I think she would sound like that. This is sad. This actually makes me upset.
I feel bad for the eels. I do.
Yeah.
And I never thought I'd say that.
Like, is anything going to be okay this year?
Our eels are lonely.
What's that scene? Is it Scream where she just spreads her arms and looks up at the sky? And she's like, "What do you want from me? What do you want from me?"
I know you did last summer.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know what you did last summer. Yeah.
Not the movie. He just wants to say that.
Oh, okay. An ex-soccer player once claimed he was late to practice in Chile because he was abducted by aliens. The truth is out there for former Argentine soccer player Guillermo Moreno, who came up with quite a story for why he was late to practice with Universidad de Chile of the Chilean Primera Division. Gustavo Lorenzetti told Mexico's Lado B he and Moreno were playing for the club from 2011 to 2013, and that Moreno one time gave a wild excuse for being late to practice, according to ESPN. He expressed to the outlet that he was going to explain the story because Moreno told him to. He says that he arrived late to one training because he was abducted by aliens. He gave us the entire explanation of what he felt and the rest of it. There are cases where the player says, "I left and I came back 2 days later because I was kidnapped by aliens." He goes on to say that this isn't like him to say this kind of stuff, to make this stuff up. Everyone knows this dude. He started to explain that he was suddenly lost and abducted by aliens. He explained that they take out your soul to analyze it, and all the while on the journey, they're looking after you.
That's nice.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think I'd be that upset.
At least they care, man.
I don't think I'd be that upset if I was taken by aliens.
I feel like it's such a weird thing to make up that it almost has to be real.
Yeah.
So,
I would agree, and I think
a lot of
feel
Tom
like you'd
DeLonge
be a good
talking in the
candidate,
crowd.
Jack. I feel like you would be a great candidate for abduction because a lot of the time they put stuff in your holes,
and I get a lot of.
And you do that all the time. You get scoped a lot just on Earth.
I want people to see my I'm gonna. Which, by the way, when you do get scoped, they give you footage of that, and that's very.
You got to see inside yourself?
Yes.
Not in a metaphorical way?
And last week we were talking about what's inside. I found out.
Wow. Was it treasure?
It was not treasure.
Oh, man.
It was a lot of things. It was not treasure.
See, this is why you tune in every week, because we expand upon old stories. We're going to do some callbacks, y'all.
Yeah.
We're going to do some callbacks. This is very exciting and overdue. Splash Mountain, the Disney ride based on a controversial film, is being completely reimagined. Splash Mountain is being repurposed. It's a log flume ride. Everyone knows Splash Mountain, Jeff. You didn't have to give us a breakdown of what Splash Mountain is.
It's a log flume ride?
Song of the South. It's got a lot of shitty connotations, and it's time to go. And they are updating it with The Princess and the Frog, which features Disney's first black princess, which is the best way to reimagine this.
Oh, sweet.
Shitty sort of racist ride.
That's nice.
Yeah. The new changes of the ride are going to be implemented at Disneyland Park in California and Magic Kingdom in Florida, and they'll be coming soon. And
Someone in the chat was like, "Will there still be a splash?"
there's going to be a big splash. Don't worry. The splash isn't going anywhere.
They reinvent they take away the best part of the ride.
Listen, we're leaving all the racist stuff, but the splash is going. Like, it's a fuck. No, the splash, I believe, is going to stay. You know what? That's this week's Bout Damn Time.
About damn
damn time.
time. About damn time.
About damn time.
Damn time.
I'm very happy about that.
That's nice.
Also, last but not least in the news this week, we found out that there are mini jacuzzis that you can buy for your testicles, just your balls, Jack.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, this is a real thing. It was submitted, I
Holy
believe.
shit.
This is the Testicuzi, and I am not endorsed by it, I promise. Jeff, do you have any comments on the Testicuzi?
Mine would not fit in there.
Yeah, they can make this, but they can't make anything I've been talking about. Ridiculous.
Oh, you're mad? You're jealous that the Testicuzi has been done, but none of your inventions.
Jeff, I thought you were going to complain that they broke in your lab and found the plans to the Testicuzi and just...
I was gonna say, how is this not something you came up with?
Yeah.
Maybe it is. I'm just trying to make some money on the side.
Ooh, a little side sack?
No, I'm not. No, all right.
You got a little side sack?
You know what's interesting about the concept of a Testicuzi to me is that I'm pretty sure the one warning they give you about jacuzzis is if you're a male, don't stay in them too long because it will cook your testicles and
Correct.
you will lower your sperm count. Like, that's a thing. That's a warning that they give you, a health warning.
So this is none of the pleasure of a hot tub, just the
but
lowering
all
of
of
the
the
sperm.
danger of cooking your own balls.
If you're not into condoms, just boil your balls.
It's an interesting concept and a strange approach to birth control. But hey, I'm here for it.
But hey, this is the year of boiling the balls.
It's time for men to step up with the birth control, you know? And
Yeah.
maybe the Testicuzi is the answer.
It's the next step.
Maybe this is
Alex, I wanted to bring something up before because you didn't mention it, and I thought you would. But I'm sitting a little lower in my chair. I'm wearing
I was
a
gonna
Batman
say you
shirt.
look a little lower today, but it's working for you.
I was hiding my Batman shirt from you.
Why hide it? Oh, because you didn't want to.
I wore this because I stomped you guys out and I felt bad, so I wanted to wear a DC shirt for you.
You really did. You took us down last week in debaters.
Me and Tom Ray took you down.
Everybody needs a fish friend, Jack.
He's so tall. It's so creepy.
Everybody needs a fish friend. That's
Tom
it
Ray.
for this week's
That's it?
wonderful news. That is
That's
it.
your news. This was my favorite
news,
news
y'all.
by far. That was the best.
This was a good one. It was strong. Don't go anywhere, people. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we have an amazing interview with Dwayne. Stick around. All right, welcome back to Crash Test Live. Thank you for sticking around. Right now, we have an incredible guest, someone I'm very excited to have on the show today. This was like serendipitous. It was great timing with this guest because I was posting the Maisie interview, or no, I was posting you debating, shredding me in
Yes.
Master Debaters last week. And the first comment I see pop up was from this next artist who we have on the show. And he was like, get me on there. And we said, let's do this. So,
Social media can be a great thing.
yeah. And we got a guest.
Connecting our people.
Huh? So right now,
Yes.
welcome to Crash Test Live, Dwayne.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Let's get it.
What's going on, man? How are you? Thanks for coming on.
Dude, thank you guys so much again, bro. I'm feeling fucking amazing right now. I don't know if we can test, but yeah, I'm feeling
You
good.
can say whatever you want, man. This
1000%.
is,
Fuck
this is
shit.
the web.
man. No, so I'm good, man. I'm just posted at the crib and looking forward to this shit, man. How are you guys feeling?
Awesome. We're good. You know, all things considered, we're hanging in. We get to do this every week, which is kind of a fun escape from all the other crazy shit that's going on in the world right now.
Most definitely.
You know, so you're in California right now, correct?
I'm in California. I'm in North Hollywood at the crib, and yeah, man, we kind of work out of here sometimes too. And then I'm right by Madden, right by Hopeless, so I'm kind of in a good spot right now, man. Kind of
Amazing. That's exciting.
Yeah,
We're going to
it's
get into all that because we have a lot of friends in common.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably like right down the street from Jack, actually. Which
Probably,
is wild.
yeah, probably 10 minutes away
Yeah.
from me, maybe less.
Love
So
it.
that,
Nate,
so that means
Aber?
we gotta kick it soon, bro.
Yeah, we've run into each other a couple parties before for sure.
You guys can
I love it
get
too.
off this
Yeah.
interview and just go meet up for coffee or something right after.
I
Love that.
So about it, bro. So about it.
Yes. So I wanted to check in. How are you? How are things? You know, the world is a crazy place right now. This lockdown is gnarly, and how are you dealing, man? How are you getting through it? As I feel like all of us as artists are in this very strange place right now, you know, given that
Truly.
our pretty much the center of our art revolves around our fan base and being out there and connecting with people and connecting with the fans. And right now, none of us can do that. So, you know, we had the wonderful Maisie Peters on last week, and we were checking in with her and what she's been up to. And now we got you. So, yeah, man, like, what have you been doing in this kind of weird downtime?
Dude, of course it's been very, very weird, you know, just being on lockdown and having to be inside the house. But I also feel it's been beautiful because in between this, I got my deal, and like I've been able to like work on my album and like do stuff like that and be able to record. The pandemic's been tough, but it's really just like the other stuff that I'm kind of like really taking me back a little bit, and like really you got to spend time and think on and do your research and go out. So the pandemic was hard, but once the Black Lives, you know, Matter shit kind of came around and the cops and all that type of stuff, that kind of even, you know, of course, like kind of took a bit harder turn for me. But you know, since the song came out and I've been just in contact with my family, friends, and having conversations, it's been kind of getting back up. And it's beautiful too because there's so much unity going on. So it's been very tough, but like music's out, and that's like the most gratifying thing and like the most beautiful thing, to like put a song out and have a message and like connect with your fans still, like you were saying. So it's been good but bad, but like honestly, we got life in us, we got breath in us. You know,
I love to hear that,
beautiful.
man. I mean,
it's beautiful. Like
positivity.
at the end of the day, yeah, man. So
I can't even imagine going from sort of the COVID shutdown and the weirdness of that to then this shift in the world that has just
literally shift, bro. Yeah,
it's sort of blasted into focus for so many people. This issue that has been dragging on and on and on and on for just, I mean, come on, like way too fucking long.
Yeah,
and and it's like, I'm really excited to have you on the show because, you know, we can't even begin to speak to it as like, you know, two white dudes in a band. Like it's not even, you know, it's not even our place. And so it's like, it's very refreshing to be able to speak with you about this when it's still so palpable and so real.
Most definitely.
You know, because everything moves so fast these days. And I feel like these things come and then they go. And it's like, where did that go? Why did we stop talking about this? And it's
right, exactly.
You know, it's a little bit too real. And what's the big dream? Like if you could name like the thing for 2020, or I guess maybe 2021 because of the lockdown and it's put us all on this
done,
weird.
Basically.
We're not getting shit done this year. But what's the thing? What's the moment for you that would be like, okay?
I mean, can I name like 2 or 3?
Of course,
like,
please.
Yeah.
Boys got big dreams. but no, man, I really like. I would love to tour with like 21 Pilots or John Bellion.
Nice.
That's just you know, and honestly, I just want to put out a good fucking record, which I'm in the process of making. And Jack, since you're close, I will honestly love to play something for you.
Yeah,
for you. And see how you feel about it. I want to
separate
put out a great record.
Separate of this conversation, I want to hear everything. Cause
let me play some
as a little sidebar. Dude, you're working with our buddy Colin, right?
Yes, sir. That's my guy. He took me surfing for the first time last week too. I got my ass kicked. It was tight.
Really? Oh fuck. Where did you guys go surfing?
We went like a little bit past Malibu.
Oh yeah.
It was like 9 people there, and I was looking like myself on the board. It was tight. They was like, "You all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Damn.
So yeah, it was tight.
Dude, it's scary, man. I've maybe been surfing twice, and it's like, it's no joke. There was one time when I got pulled under for a minute and I couldn't get back to the surface, and I swear to God, I had that moment where I was like, "Oh no, this is it. This is it." And like, you know, obviously I popped back to the surface and I was like, "I'm good, I'm fine." And then I got back up and did it again. But it's like, surfing's fucking crazy.
Yo, I got bruised up, bro. Yeah, I believe you 100%. But yeah, man, that shit, those 2 things, and then I just want to continue to grow this thing that I got called The Circle, man. It's like this. We're not like a cult, but it's not that many of us. But when I post or do shows or anything, like, it's just mad people that are coming. I just want to continue to grow that as well. So those are kind of my 3 main things.
Hell yeah! Can you tell us a little bit about?
Man. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about The Circle? Is that sort of like the fan base,
Yeah, bro. It's man, I got it tattooed on me. You can't really see it. I'm a little chocolate over here, but I got it tattooed on me, and some of my fans got it too, man. And to see that grow from last year to be like, man, I want to make like a gang, like a family,
Yep.
to where we can have these conversations and play this music and rage, and to see people have it in their bios and tat it and scream it at me and like talk about it. It's just people that believe in the same things, you know, like-minded people, people that are fighting for the same things, and that's just equality, you know, in all these groups right now, you know, and forever, you know what I'm saying? So, and most of it is once again, it's a bit of a mix of kids, and they're like holding it up, like, you know, ready to go, and it's ill.
Dude, I love
It's
that,
ill.
man.
So I
It's
just
sick.
want to grow that shit. Yeah, man. So
These fan bases are like families, dude. They keep us lifted up.
literally,
And like, we're all just propped up on the backs of the people that want to come out and get involved with the show. So it's like that's the
beautiful,
right
man.
move, dude.
but it's like they don't understand how important, you know, we feel to have them. You know what I'm saying? They're like, thank you, thank you. I'm like, nah, fam. Like, if you was not here,
Yep.
people would not care, and it's ill. So yeah,
100%, man.
Yeah,
100%.
hell yes. But also, I feel like my fans and what we're going to grow is they're kind of understand that I like to do many things. So I hope they, you know, here for the long ride. So
Hell yeah.
man.
I feel like now more than ever, man, you can do anything. Like as an artist,
You really can.
the lane is so wide for people now, which
Yeah.
feels so good creatively. Like you
So
can
sick.
just kind of go wherever you want and people are down. So
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Most
Well, dude, I'm
definitely.
excited for
Most
you, man.
definitely.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today. And
Come
thank
on,
you
man.
for
Thank
Thank
been
you,
great.
bro.
thank you for sharing with us, you know, sort of what you've been doing and what's coming. We're very excited.
Sir.
We got to work
Hell
together,
yes,
man.
Dude,
Yeah.
yo, come on, bro. Come on,
I feel
fam.
like we need to work on something. That would be fun.
Come on, bro. Please, whenever you back out here or you got some stuff, you know, let me know.
We might have to
man.
do it via Zoom or something, but
Yeah, I'm
You know?
I'm here. Like I've been recording or with Colin or with the other homies, you know. So yeah, brother.
Love
let
it.
me know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well,
Mad
thank
love,
you, dude.
Mad love for y'all, bro.
Appreciate
For real,
you.
for real. Mad
Thanks,
love
dude.
for y'all. Yeah.
Likewise.
Good luck with everything, man. We'll see you soon.
Hell yeah. Yeah, baby. Gang.
Later.
Yeah.
Yes, that was Dwayne.
Yeah.
He's
great,
incredible.
man.
What a good dude. For those of you watching right now, that interview was obviously pre-taped and it was also edited down for the sake of time. Last week, our show ran pretty long and we wanted to scale that back a little bit. So we sort of showed you the highlights and some of the great parts of the conversation. But know that next week, when this episode drops in podcast and on YouTube form, we will also drop the full interview that you can listen to and absorb at your own pleasure, at your own pace. Once again, thank you to Dwayne for coming on the show. He's absolutely incredible. If you haven't heard his new single, National Anthem, please go listen to it right now.
So
'cause
good,
it's
dude.
Fucking awesome. Right now, it's time for Jack's as of yet unnamed snack segment. Let's go.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
I like that one.
I
I
like
that
that.
transition.
I am really excited about this one now because I got high hopes for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you start,
Okay.
can we just remind everyone that as of now, we have not picked the name for this segment. I really am in favor of Jack Snacks because it has a certain je ne sais quoi. Pas. What is it? Je ne sais pas?
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi?
Either way.
Je ne sais pas?
Je ne sais quoi.
Thank you, Ryan.
Either way, son.
Jack believes it should be called what? Jack
Jack and the Box.
Jack and the Box.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it being Jack Snacks if it's Jack Snacks.
Jack Snacks.
Jack Snacks.
No, it's Jack
All
Snacks.
right. Well,
Hey,
then
we're still
up.
working on
still
it.
up.
We're still working on it.
Jack
It's
Snacks.
up, it's up for debate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next week? I don't know. What you got for us this week, bud?
All right, so I've had these sitting on my counter for about a week now, and some of my friends had them, but I've waited because I really and there's a couple reasons why I have high hopes for them.
Oh, God.
No, but so I love Fruit Loops and I love Pop Tarts.
Yeah.
And so it's two of my favorite things in one. So I'm really excited. But here's another reason why I hope I like them. So I should have known when I was buying $30 Pop-Tarts that not just one box would show up.
So how many did you get? Okay. You got like
12 box of
you got the
Pop-Tarts.
Costco box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have an issue. I have 12 boxes of Pop-Tarts.
What are you going to do with that many Pop-Tarts of any flavor?
Well, depending on if they're good. I mean, I'm good for the next couple weeks, for breakfast and
At least a week.
for at least a week. But
That's all you eat for the...
I'm really excited.
No wonder you have to get scoped every week, man. Your body's just decaying from the inside from all the Pop-Tarts.
Look at that.
How do they look?
You got
Whoa!
a little.
Okay,
yeah.
so he's like Toucan Sam is on the Pop-Tart.
The branding of these is just incredible.
Oh man, Toucan Sam was my guy.
Well, the second one is, I don't know what that
What
is.
is that?
It's like his
That looks
tail.
like a fishing rod with
Yeah.
Fruit Loops. I'll tell you this. When I
Oh,
was
they
a
smell
kid,
so good. They smell like Fruit Loops. Woo!
calm down.
Sorry.
Down. When I was a little kid, I was really like infatuated with all of the cereal box mascots, like Tony the Tiger. And so I grew up in the UK, so we didn't have all the same cereals as you.
Ah, yes.
So we moved here and we had like all these new characters for me to discover and explore their bodies. Mm-hmm. Toucan Sam, the rabbit guy from the yogurt thing.
Mm-hmm.
What else was good? Oh, Captain Crunch. I mean, the captain.
Cookie Crisp.
That guy. The Cookie Crisp guy.
That guy.
Yeah, I was so excited.
He's actually,
anyway,
the Cookie Crisp guy has changed over the years. I'll talk about it another time.
we'll come back to that. We'll circle back.
Circle back to that.
In the meantime, how are these?
Wait, so I'm a kind of person that likes ripping it first and biting straight down the middle because I don't like the edges.
Yeah, and I have one more thing to interject.
All
Do
right.
should you toast this first? Do you ever toast your Pop-Tarts?
I'm
Or
a
do you eat your
toaster,
Pop-Tarts
but
cold?
because of time and fire, I'll probably just not do that.
Time and fire.
So
All right,
I like,
sure.
so I'm the one that eats around the outside and just eats the middle of the Pop-Tarts.
Okay. How is?
Okay.
They're okay? Can you chew closer to the mic, by the way? Because I feel like for anyone not watching, they need sort of like the ASMR sound experience of the first bite. So if you could just
All
get
right.
real close to your microphone while you do this.
Here's the issue.
Come on, lean in.
Yeah, here's the
Breathe
issue.
heavily and chew.
I'm choking. Oh, my
wish I had
esophagus.
an for that.
My esophagus is closing.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it tastes like they mashed all the flavors of Fruit Loops into one. So it's a bit off-putting in that sense.
They took a dollop of jam and every Fruit Loop and then blended
Yeah,
it.
and just blended it. So in that
popped it
sense,
in
it's a
there.
little off-putting. I wish they would have separated the flavors. I do not love this,
Wow.
but it's better than last week's. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Wow, I feel like we're ramping up with each snack.
ramping up, babe.
getting, We're getting better.
Yeah.
That's 5 out of 10.
Oh, someone has said, people in the chat are saying all Fruit Loops are the same flavor,
What?
which that would be a crazy thing to realize.
It makes
at
a
age-
lot of sense now that I'm hearing it out loud, but I never would have believed you had you told me that 5 minutes ago.
Unlike the Jolly Rancher cereal, which tasted like anything but Jolly Ranchers, this actually tastes like Fruit Loops.
You know what really sucks for you? Is that you're now stuck with 12 boxes of a snack that you rated a 5 out of 10.
And I paid $30.
And you paid $30 for. So
Well, pretty good.
pretty good is right down the middle.
Yeah.
They're okay. I would like to circle back on that snack at some point, and I would like for you to toast it and then do another review. We could do a follow-up review.
It's like, it tastes like tart, like almost like a cherry tart,
Okay.
like a strawberry cherry tart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like a tart, but I'm not sure about a Pop-Tart.
Jeff is saying all lime. I don't know what that means.
All lime? The flavor of Fruit Loops is lime?
Fruit Loops is lime?
Correct. It's lemon lime. That's every flavor of the box.
Are you serious?
I'm never been more
What?
serious about anything.
They took Sprite? They just took Sprite and made it cereal?
Yeah, my
Now
girlfriend.
that he's saying it, I kind of get it. It's like a tart.
Hang on.
I guess
What?
like,
This segment has changed my whole life. What's in, like, I never thought Jack Snacks would be would be such an important segment for me.
The aftertaste is burning my esophagus.
Oh, no.
It's got like a burning sensation.
This is why
I got worse news for you. It's not only Fruit Loops. The good folks at Food Beast did some scientific blind testing and found that the rumors are true. Fruit Loops all taste the same. In their words, each loop does in fact taste like mildly sweetened cardboard with negligible or no differences between them. In more shocking breakfast news, they found that blind taste testing of Trix and Fruity Pebbles yielded similar results.
so
Is nothing
It's
sacred.
all just the same.
Fruity Pebbles
Right.
are my favorite cereal, so I resent that, but I do understand where he's coming from.
It's all just cardboard in sugar.
5 out of 10.
And now I don't know. Folks at home, I may not ever
Nothing-
be the same from this. I may not recover.
Nothing is real.
Remember a few episodes ago, I think we were talking about how, like, as you get older, the color drains from the world
Yeah.
because of your eyes.
Yeah.
It's not my eyes. It's the news about cereal. That
Take
has
my
sucked
eyes,
the
not the
color.
news about cereal.
It sucked the color from the world from me.
Oh, man. You don't-
2020, you bastard!
What do you want from
What do
me?
you want from me?
No.
What do you want from me? It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Jack? Let's go!
Nice.
There's the budget, baby.
There's
There's the budget.
The show is getting more not more successful. Just it
It's
looks
not.
more
It's getting
successful.
less successful, but we're spending more money on the show.
Gotta spend
Which is,
money,
I
make
think-
money.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
spend
gotta
money,
spend
make
the
money.
to make money. Yeah, spend the money to make money. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. So, guys, this week we decided to bring back Are You Smarter Than Jack? We gave it a little bit of an overhaul because doing it in this new format live, we felt like it was pretty boring, even though it's super fun to see people square off over knowledge. We wanted to sort of refine the format,
Square off over knowledge.
which, as we know, is treasure, and the treasure is inside you. I said
Inside
there's
your
going to be a lot of
holes.
callbacks. I use sound effects. That's one thing that's not changing.
Thanks, Mac.
And those sound effects have been provided by Guitar Tech Mac and his app, Quiz SFX. Please pay 99 cents and get the app. Good job.
Play at home with the app.
Yay, Mac. So the way we're going to do this week, or maybe, should I bring the guest in first and then I'll explain the rules to both of you?
Yeah, bring the guest in because I don't know the rules either, so it'd be good to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this week on Are You Smarter Than Jack, the challenger is Mariana R. She's 25. She's from Brazil. She's been a fan since 2010 of the band All Time Low, who I've heard of. Heard of them. She received a scholarship to attend college in Chicago. She was invited to work on research at Columbia University. Ever heard of it? Her favorite sport is table tennis, aka ping pong, aka bing bong,
Bing bong.
as I like to call it. She has dual citizenship, Brazilian and Italian.
Ooh,
She is a woman of the world.
that's a spicy meatball.
She's a She's a civil engineer, and we've never had an engineer challenge you before. So
Look at.
good luck. She speaks
she's
four
just-
languages: English, Portuguese, Italian, and is learning French currently.
I'm fucked.
When the more languages you know, the more valleys in your brain you have. The pathways.
Abdul Goblin.
The more pathways in the mind that you have. Her favorite all-time low album is So Wrong It's Right, just like those fucking plants. So let's welcome on the show right now, Mariana R.
Yay!
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, Marvel shirt. All right.
Wow.
Sorry, Alex.
Well,
Yes.
that's fine too, I guess. I hope you lose today. You know what? I'm just gonna say it.
She's gonna win.
How are you doing today? You good?
I'm fine. How are you guys?
We're doing really well.
I've got my throat's on fire because I've been eating toasted lime mush, but other than that, everything's all right.
Yeah.
That didn't
Don't-
sound good.
He's not doing okay. I feel like we've put him at a distinct disadvantage to go into this segment and have to think because
Great.
he's all
On the count of the aftertaste.
yeah, he's all
Okay.
stopped up with aftertastes. He's caught up in the aftertaste. So, here's how the rules are going to work. There are 6 categories of questions. Each question is more fiendish than the next. Thank you, Jeff, for that. The challenger answers a question first, then Jack will answer a different question from the same category. Whoever has the most correct answers at the end of the game wins a Hewlett-Packard printer from 1984.
Unrelated to this episode, Pop-Tarts. for
And a large
Pop-Tarts.
box of Pop-Tarts, partially consumed. If no one has any correct answers after 6 rounds of questions, we will go to a bonus round. Whoever comes closest to a correct answer will then win. Reminder, Jack has no knowledge of these questions that he will be asked,
Very obvious from the last episode.
which if you haven't already noticed, is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to play? Are you smarter than Jack?
I am. Yeah.
Let's
You
go.
are going to go first. Let me get my
Okay.
app open. All right. Question 1. Category is U.S. presidents of the past.
Uh-oh.
So
Can I
given
skip
that
that?
you
All right.
given that you are a citizen of Brazil and Italy, this should be fine for you.
Are you doing Brazilian
Yeah.
presidents?
Who was the president in 1997? Was it A, George H.W. Bush, B, Ronald Reagan, C, Bill Clinton, or D, George W. Bush?
Okay, I didn't study this. Is it A? I don't know.
I'm afraid that answer is
Yeah.
wrong. The answer is C, Bill Clinton.
Okay.
Can I answer now? Oh,
No, Jack, you get a different question. Did you not listen to the rules as I
I
read them
know.
out to you?
Wait, are you going to do the
hope it's not
Brazilian
real.
presidents for me? 'Cause-
Who was the Brazilian president in 1997? If you do that, you can have it.
yeah.
Jack, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Who was the first president to hold a press conference on TV? Was it A, John F. Kennedy, B, Ronald Reagan, C, Richard Nixon, or D, FDR?
What is this music? I gotta go with probably the oldest here, FDR, D.
I'm afraid it was John F. Kennedy, Jack. The answer is John F. Kennedy.
Was FDR after JFK? Do you
I'm
know?
not the one that answers the questions.
But do you know? Does anyone know? All
Someone
right.
knows.
Yeah.
Maybe I know, but that's not my job.
All right.
Category 2, big time movies. And by the way, since we're all in this together now, usually we break this up and you guys aren't on at the same time. Since we're together, feel free to talk shit. Please berate
I'm
Jack
more-
as much as you want.
I want her to help me.
Don't help
I'm not
him.
gonna help you.
Hurt his feelings.
Still not understanding the game.
I'm
We're
not
in this
gonna be
together.
mean to
Come
you.
on.
We're a team. Okay, category 2, big time movies. Big time movies.
Big time.
What is the highest grossing solo superhero movie of all time? Not a team up film. The highest grossing solo superhero movie of all time. Is it A, Black Panther, B, The Dark Knight, C, Iron Man, or D, Captain Marvel?
It's crazy that she's wearing Marvel and I'm wearing Batman. It's just,
I gotta go with Black Panther.
I'm sorry, was that an answer?
Yeah.
Oh shit, what was it?
Black Panther. Pay attention.
Black Panther,
Alex.
that is correct. Hey!
nice. Nice.
And the crowd loves it.
What a surprise. It was Marvel.
Jack,
Yeah.
which R-rated film was the first to surpass 1 billion at the global box office? Was it A, Logan, B, It, C, The Departed, or D, Joker?
Fuck.
Nobody could do something.
Shout out to Mac.
I'm gonna say I'm in between two. I'm in between two of these. I
doesn't help
wanna
us.
I wanna say It.
I'm sorry, Jack. The answer is D, Joker.
Oh, that was the other one. Fuck.
Well, you should have said the other one.
Oh, damn it.
It's crazy how that 50-50 thing works.
Yeah. Can I phone a boy?
We have no phone a boy
Can we
feature
get
on the show yet.
the
All right.
option of
Shit, should have went with my gut.
Unfortunately.
Need to eat Pop-Tarts for strength.
It will not help you. Category 3. You're so patient, by the way. Thank you for putting up with our bullshit. Category 3, drink origins. What soft drink began in Morrison's drugstore? What soft drink began in Morrison's drugstore in Waco, Texas in 1885? Was it A, Coca-Cola, B, ginger ale, C, Pepsi, or D, Dr. Pepper?
I was born in 94. How?
Yeah,
Erroneous.
soda was born before.
It says ABCA, so make sure you answer
Oh,
properly.
if I say A, do I get you?
It's ABCD. I apologize. Our graphics designer is a drunk.
Wish you made it say ABBA. Dancing Queen.
Okay.
Is it A, B, B, or A?
Dancing Queen.
I'm gonna go with ginger ale.
Ginger ale?
Yeah.
Ginger ale is your final answer? Are you sure?
Should I change it?
Yeah. You probably should, but I'm sorry.
What is
The
it?
answer is in fact D, Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
These are tough. These are not
That's
easy.
tough.
How am I supposed to know that?
I can't believe that Dr. Pepper's been around that long.
Well, doctors came before soda.
And Pepper's been around since the beginning.
And pepper's always been there.
God,
It was only a
new
matter of
invention.
time until they...
If you love salt, you're gonna love pepper. That's the pitch at the meeting.
We love it. Yeah.
Remember all those people that like salt? I don't know.
Have you ever wanted something to go along with it?
Here's pepper. And sorry.
Jack, shut up. Are you ready for your question?
Yeah, let's do it.
In China, if you order white tea, what do you get? A, hot milk, B, boiled water, C, tea with coconut milk, or D, hot ice?
The fucking D.
Oh, Jeff.
That's not my answer.
Are you sure?
China, if you order
But I have discovered the secret, Henry. Hot ice. That's right, hot ice. I heat up the ice cubes. It's the best of both worlds.
Oh, this show is so stupid.
Oh fuck.
This show is so stupid.
All right. White tea. None of those would be my guess, but I'm assuming it has to be one. I'm gonna say A, hot milk.
Oh, Jack.
All right.
I'm sorry, the
Is it
answer
hot, is it hot ice?
It's boiled water. It's boiled water, and I hit the wrong button.
I'm killing it, baby.
Why does
is
this
it
keep
white
going
tea?
off?
It's not boiled water. It's not white.
I have a Renegade app. I gotta file complaints with Matt.
With Mac.
Are you ready for the next question?
Give me one fucking answer.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. The category is a country's history. A country.
Better not be Brazil, because
How many stars are on the European Union flag? A, 9, B, 10, C, 11, or D, 12?
at least make the numbers like a little different.
I should know this.
That's insane.
You're a citizen.
I live in Portugal, actually. I don't
you're-
live in
you're
Brazil
there.
anymore. I should know.
You're in Europe. No excuses.
The numbers need to be like 9, 50,
Yeah.
13, 80.
Yeah.
Best guess.
What?
There's a lot of countries in Europe.
12.
Hey, that is correct.
So nice.
Thank you, Alex.
That is correct. I didn't say anything, Jack. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Are you ready for your question? What is the national anthem of Canada? Is it the national anthem? The national animal, sorry.
Oh, I know the national anthem is "Oh Canada." Well, that's what he said, so give it to me.
No. Is it A, the national animal of Canada? Is it A, beaver, B, eastern moose, C, blue-tailed salmon, or D, gray wolf?
God Fucking damn it.
Wow. Don't bring him into this
Sorry.
because he's not the national animal of Canada.
I gotta say B, Eastern moose.
I'm afraid it's the beaver.
It's the beaver. Their fucking national anthem is or national.
Their national
mascot.
anthem is the beaver.
Oh beaver, we love thy.
What? It's coming off the
milk.
rails.
Yeah.
Category this time is Grandpa's old cough medicine. In brackets, alcohol. So I think the category is just alcohol.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't come up with this. This is all Jeff. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
In a bar, if you were to order a Boilermaker, what would you get? Is it A, hot whiskey with honey? B, a shot of whiskey followed by a glass of beer? C, a shot of vodka followed by a glass of beer? Or D, a shot of tequila dropped into a glass of beer?
I finally know one.
Well, too bad it's not yours.
I don't know.
Would you like a 50-50?
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm
She's
gonna-
winning. She's
Here's the
winning.
thing. Here's the thing. This is a hard one, and
It's the only one I know.
I would like being British. I would not know what a Boilermaker is. I feel like this is
Being an alcoholic, I know immediately.
This is a very American like bar drink thing combo. So I want to 50-50 it for you because I feel as though this just
Fair.
wouldn't be familiar necessarily.
You asked her which president of the United States.
Jack, I don't make the rules. I just feel emotions and then I do things based on those feelings.
Must be nice.
So
Yep.
just back off.
Okay.
We're going to go. It's either I'm going to give you it's either a shot of whiskey followed by a glass of beer or it's hot whiskey with honey. What do you think?
I'm gonna say B.
A shot of whiskey
That's
followed
right.
by a glass of beer?
That's right.
That is
Yeah.
absolutely correct.
That's right.
Yay. See,
You are.
I'm learning.
Oh wow, Alex
You're learning and you're
cheated.
so smart. And you're so much smarter than Jack is. And that's all that
Wow, Alex
matters.
cheated.
I'm glad.
Jack, you ready, bud?
Let's do it.
On average.
There's a 3-pointer we got coming up, Jack.
Be
Get
careful.
ready.
On average, how many grapes does it take to make a bottle of wine? Is it A, 400, B, 500, C, 700, or D, 800? That's a throwback.
I wish it was like 401, 408, 412.
Guess how many grapes are in this bucket? Circus
okay.
game.
Can I get a 50-50? Because I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have one right. Give me 50-50.
I'll give you a 50-50.
Okay. Nice.
It's either 700 or 400.
Okay. That's good because if you would have said 400 or 500, that would have been dumb. Okay, cool. I gotta say 700.
You gotta say it, but you would be wrong. It's 400.
All right. That makes more
So
sense.
less is more sometimes, Jack.
Yeah.
Less is more.
That's 700 sounds too high now that I'm thinking about it. Can I? Can
It's a lot
can
of
I
grapes for one bottle of wine.
Yeah, that's. I thought it was a Magnum bottle. I'm
That's a
sorry.
lot.
It is the Magnum.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? We're getting down. We're getting down to it. The category is Game of Thrones. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Nice.
Fuck.
Let's do it. What year did Game of Thrones premiere on HBO? Was it 2009, 2010, 2011, or 2012?
It's hard.
Chat is somehow finding a way to cheat with emojis, which I love.
Can I see the chat?
Oh, you better open that Twitch chat because they're giving you the answer.
C.
The answer is, in fact, C, 2011.
Must be nice.
Sorry, Jack. They
Someone
helped
just
me.
did a bunch of F11s.
That's all right.
So good.
Thank you, whoever that was.
They outsmarted us. We thought disabling chat would be the way
Someone
around.
just put a bunch of pickles up. Is that supposed to help me?
Yeah, that's the hint for your question that I haven't
That's the
read
hint
yet.
for my question.
Who killed Jaime Lannister? Pickle.
Ooh.
No. It's not that.
No.
Which character appeared in the most episodes of Game of Thrones? Was it A, Jaime Lannister, B, Arya Stark, C, Sansa Stark, or D, Jon Snow? I didn't know this.
What's up, Alex? What do you say?
I said
Sorry,
I
what'd
didn't
you
know
say?
this. I wouldn't have known this.
So it's not what I'd expect.
Maybe, I don't know.
Is it weird? Tell me, is it weird?
It's maybe not what you'd think.
But
But then again, I don't know what you think, so
was it what I'm thinking?
it might be, but it might not be.
All right.
And therein lies the answer.
All right. Now I want to go weird with it. Now I want to go weird with it.
Sure.
The obvious is what I'm thinking, but I have to go unobvious.
Maybe.
Jamie.
You're going with A, Jaime Lannister.
Nope. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That's not your final answer. Okay.
No, that was not my final answer.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Sure.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do Sansa or if I want to do.
Dude, my poker face is.
No, it wasn't for Jamie. All right, I'm going Jon Snow.
The answer is Sansa Stark.
God.
And she was in 41 of 51 episodes,
Nice.
which is a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
She.
And
girl
the
got
chat
paid.
couldn't help me on that one. They don't get to help me.
And you don't get to help. All right. All right. Are
What-
we
those-
doing this?
those-
What?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's do the bonus one.
Are we doing this bonus round?
Yeah, I'm eating my more brain food.
So I just want to point out, so far, Mary has gotten 4.
Yeah.
Is it Mary or Marie or
I say Mari.
Marie? Marie. Okay, cool.
It's a pretty
I'm
name.
terrible with names. Marie.
Thanks.
So far, Marie has 4.
All right.
Jack, you have 0.
Well, this one's worth 7.
But this could really turn the tables.
Ricky just goes bozo round.
Here's the bozo round. At what temperature are Celsius and Fahrenheit the same?
32.
Yeah.
You both
No,
saying the
wait.
same answer?
What do you mean the same? Like, do they are the same? They feel the same?
They
Is that what
converge
you're
and
saying?
are the same.
Yeah, 0 and 32. No?
Celsius times.
You sure?
I believe I am sure. I don't really understand this one either. I think it's got something to do with absolute 0, but I'm not sure because they didn't specify on here.
All right.
But
Well, both of us are saying 32, so let's go with that.
32 and 0 are not the same.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we both said 32, so
The answer
you don't get to
apparently-
only yell at her. Or me.
Apparently, the answer is negative 40 degrees.
Huh.
So there you
That's
go.
actually.
Whatever.
Mari just wins because
Yay!
yeah. So hey,
All right.
congratulations, Mari.
Hope you like Pop Tarts.
You are the recipient of a 1984
84.
Hewlett Packard partially color printer, mostly black and white. It does not have internet capabilities,
It's a Hewlett Packard. Remember, not a Packard Hewlett.
and
Okay.
it doesn't work well. It's rusting. It's been.
But
sitting
are
for a
you guys
while.
going to pay shipping for Brazil?
We will handle
No.
shipping.
No.
We will pay for
Okay.
shipping. Half of the way. So
They will
the
go
rest
to
is
Cuba.
on you. The rest is on you.
Okay.
And you will also be receiving a opened box of Fruit Loop Pop
Yeah,
Tarts.
because they will check them.
Sounds tasty.
But again, we can only ship those halfway. So
Good luck to your esophagus.
thanks for coming on the show.
Thank
Thanks,
you, guys.
Marie.
You were incredible.
great.
Once again, Jack loses. You are smarter than Jack.
Yay!
Go forth
That's nice.
and know that. You can live with that information for the rest of your life. Good job.
Good. I'm happy.
Thanks for being
Thank
on.
you, guys.
See ya.
Yay.
Wow, you got whooped again, dude. Whooped
Still
again.
like her. Those are
All
hard.
one word. Whooped again.
Whooped
Send her
again.
400 grapes.
I did better. You know what? I did better without the multiple choice. Take me away from multiple choice.
I feel like multiple choice is the way.
No, it's probably
Chat,
the
let
way.
us know. Did you like that format better or did you not like it? I prefer that format because I like having both of you in at the same time, and it's nice to get the conversation. You know, there's some
The chat's
interaction
saying
there.
we tried to help, but I'm not going to cheat, guys. I'm not Alex.
Okay, people chat saying they liked it. They liked it better. Great. For those of you who are unaware, obviously this show is new, and we're trying a lot of new things, and we're trying to figure out what works best. So throughout the course of this show, you're going to see it change and evolve and grow. Okay? Is that okay? It's time for fun facts. We got to get a song for that one. Jeff,
Do I have to be on camera for this?
can we put the thing back up?
You don't.
Fun facts, fun facts, fun facts. All right.
Thank you, Jeff. Surely we're gonna run into some licensing issues with these.
We ran out of budget for the other songs.
Someone in the chat said, "What about Jeff's inventions?" This week, Jeff needed a break because after the Testicular news, he was so devastated that he couldn't find his creativity, so he needed a week.
It's fine.
To sort of brainstorm.
Fun fact.
He said he'll be back, but he didn't unmute himself. That's the beauty of a live show. There
Baby!
we go.
All right,
We'll just
bye.
edit that one in. All right, fun facts. Fish do not have breasts. However,
Tomaré does.
Tomaré might, and fish parents can secrete a covering from their bodies that their babies can feed on for the first few days. Aw.
Ew.
I can't wait to name this episode Secretions from Our Bodies. Now we know. Fish nipples. Cucamelons, or mouse melons in quotes, look like grape-sized watermelons but have a citrus flavor.
Ooh.
Okay, so maybe we try those next week.
Just trying to tell me what to.
A healthy snack.
We try a healthy snack.
A healthy snack for you. There are computers for the Amish which have no internet videos or music.
Just
What?
a screen.
What does it?
Called-
What does
they're
it do?
called That's called an abacus.
What does it do?
Well, they fill out, they can type stories and,
Oh.
things.
So it's like a word processor.
Oh.
We got a word processor, calculator, and
Made by
if you,
Packard Hewlett.
if you crack it, you can install Drug Wars.
Oh.
Which that's a throwback for
TI-83.
anyone that had a TI-83 in high school in the 2000s. You could get some games on that.
I just used to write boobs on mine.
80085, I think. There are computers. No, I already did that one. Pieces of the same metal become permanently stuck together if they touch in space.
Space touching.
Which is adorable.
Space touching. Space touching.
Happy Valentine's Day. If you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it cannot hop.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh.
Yeah, but now if you get in a fight with a kangaroo, you know what to do. A kanga.
Poor little bugger.
Poor little bugger. The United States Navy has started using Xbox controllers for their periscopes. And it's because the control stick for periscopes is so complicated, using Xbox controllers reduces the learning time from hours to minutes.
2 minutes. Space touching.
Which is terrifying to know that that's how they're trying to streamline their training.
Yeah.
Guys, we can take this down from hours to minutes. You literally can train for like 5 minutes and you're in the Navy. Let's go. Let's get lunch. A sheep, a duck, and a rooster were the first passengers in a hot air balloon.
I love that. It sounds like a Disney movie. Space
I was going to
touching.
say, space touching. Welcome to a new episode of our newest podcast, Space Touching. Recycling one glass jar saves enough energy to watch television for 3 hours. The average person has the chance to recycle 25,000 cans in their lifetime. That's 75,000 hours of television.
Recycle. Recycle.
Think about that. Think about how many shows you can binge if you just recycle.
Including Space Force.
Watch our new show, Space Touching. Pirates wore earrings because they believed it improved their eyesight. Details here. Due to superstitions, they thought it protected them from bad eyesight or even blindness, seasickness, and drowning. The earrings.
Wrong. The more you know.
The more you know. Thank you for that, Reed.
Little did he know, it would have been the oranges that saved them from the scurvy.
Yeah, that is another fact that wasn't on here, but well done.
And also,
Hey.
they should have been looking for treasure because the treasure was inside the entire time.
We talked about ABBA earlier. There's a fun fact about ABBA today.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they turned down a $1 billion guarantee to do a reunion tour. $1 billion for
That seems
a
dumb,
reunion tour.
but I'm
In
not.
2000, ABBA was offered $1 billion to reunite for 100 shows, which would have been $250 million per member. They turned it down because it wasn't for them, in quotes.
I would do it for just a fraction of that.
ABBA.
I'd play ABBA songs.
ABBA.
Jesus. Wait, what are the fucking odds that I said ABBA, someone who doesn't have the fun facts in front of me, and that comes up? Like, literally, what are the odds? There has to
know.
be a number for that.
I know. And it's what I've been telling you guys, that Crash Test Live is not just a podcast or a show. It's also connected to the inner workings and the vibrations of the universe. And
This is proof.
that's proof right there. ABBA. Birds don't urinate. Contrary to what most mammals do, birds convert nitrogen to uric acid. They get rid of this uric acid through the same place that they get rid of all other waste, their anus.
The way
So-
you said anus. Their anus.
There are some words that I just like to say.
I want to hear
have my
Elijah
moment.
Wood say anus.
We can get it. He's on Cameo.
He's on Cameo.
And now they know how we get our intros. Damn it. Tears contain a natural painkiller, which reduces pain and improves your mood.
Good. Because your boy cries a lot.
Hey, speaking of that, here's another spooky one. Kleenex tissues were originally used as filters in gas masks for your tears.
For your tears.
They were originally developed as a crepe paper used for gas mask filters. The actual Kleenex product we now know evolved from that by accident when someone blew their nose. So,
Seems
yeah. Sometimes
More
you make
practical
something
use.
that's supposed to be for one thing, and then you blow your nose on it, and it's a Kleenex.
next thing you know, your ball sack's in a hot tub.
Oh my God, Alex, you glitched? I glitched? Oh no. Oh no.
Must be nice to feel something.
Hey, Testicuzzies. Am I right?
You are?
Am I right? It's time for fan mail. Let's read some fan mail.
Uh-oh.
I have my other screen here.
Well, I'm almost out of Pop-Tarts here.
We received an email this week from Layla Mary. That's a great name. And she recommends, Jack, that you get your area, your pubic area, quote unquote, sugared instead of waxed.
First of all, I don't wax, but continue.
She claims that it hurts a little bit, but her shop will give you bottomless bellinis during the procedure.
Okay,
Here's
I'm
the
listening.
email.
I'm
Jack,
listening.
have you ever tried sugaring for hair removal? It's like waxing, but the ingredients are made of sugar, water, and lemon. Delicious. And the practice of sugaring actually came from the Middle East. She says, your people.
Thank you.
Yeah. So she's really considering your feelings here and your,
Thank you.
your background, your heritage.
Someone just goes, what the fuck?
Hey, these are just the emails we receive.
Hey,
on you guys.
what ingredients do we need for the process today? We just need sugar and water.
Lemon, sugar,
More.
more.
She goes on to say, I've gone to this place called Bronzed Bunny, and I'm in central Pennsylvania, but they have two locations close to LA. So
So they
I
just
don't know
rub
if
a bunch
is
of
this just
sugar on
is
my-
this just an employee of Bronzed Bunny trying to get free promo on our show right now?
Ooh,
'Cause-
hairy boys are better.
wow,
That's right.
I would agree.
We are one of the hairier bands, minus Zach.
This is a hairy group.
Yeah.
If you combine us all into one,
There ain't enough
Being.
sugar in the world to...
there ain't enough lemon and sugar in the world for that. Yeah. So she would like you to visit Bronzed Bunny. If that's
I'm just going to rub sugar in my groin, see what happens. All right.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Oh, here's a good one. From Alex D. After last week's meerkat meaning little human in German. The German word for meerkat means little human. She wanted us to know that there's a German food that translates into a boy's penis, which I hate reading out loud. Since you talked about the German word for meerkat and pronounced it Erdmannchen, pretty funny.
Erdmannchen.
Again. There's a German food called Schupfnudeln. Schupfnudeln?
Ah, Schupfnudeln.
Schupfnudeln, of course. But in my southern dialect, it's Bubenspitzel, which translates into a boy's penis. She included a picture that I believe we have for everyone.
That looks interesting. That sounds about right for my penis.
I don't know. My penis has more cabbage than that. Like, what?
That penis needs a good sugaring.
We gotta get some lemon and sugar on that.
God. Wait, what is it? Booble? What is it?
It's Bubenspitzel. Bubenspitzel. Or if you go up north, it's Schupfnudeln. Schupfnudeln? I don't know. I don't speak German. So I'm trying
You
my
actually
best.
sound pretty good.
What's terrifying to me
Yep.
is that Ryan, who sorts through all of the Crash Test Live emails,
And is part German, is not pronouncing these for us.
had to open an email that said anything to do with boy penis. Ryan, do you have something to say for yourself?
Yeah.
I didn't see boy penis until I started reading the email. And to be clear, there was just for the audio, there was no boy penis. It was just a little. It looked like a dumpling. Okay, man, it looked like a dumpling.
It's not bad. It looks cabbage. It looks pretty good. Cabbage is actually pretty good for you, or not. I'm not really sure where we stand on that.
It's not good for you.
It does
Basically, I'm risking my freedom for your guys' show. So really, I deserve some accolades.
You've definitely been added to a list.
Fan mail. Nice.
Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. Man.
Is that it? I thought we had one more.
No, that's it for today. I want to leave it there.
All right, let's do it.
Jack, what did we learn?
Eels.
Oh, you know
miss-
what? Wait. Before we start, I'm sorry.
What did we learn?
Let's go to chat. Let's go to chat real quick. Chat.
Okay.
How you guys doing? We cut around this part for the podcast, but I want to talk to you guys for a minute because we're live. We're live and you joined us.
Well,
and
I
thank you for
believe
your time
cabbage
today.
is good for digestion and gets rid of bacteria, I think. Oh, you put that up as I was reading
Gets
it.
rid of bacteria. It's true. Mm-hmm. You guys, I am so hot right now. This room, the AC doesn't work, and I am so warm.
People are speaking highly of sugaring.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Reviews are coming in?
Mm-hmm. What's it?
I would try it. Should we all try it?
What's it?
I think it's an English snack.
Oh.
And I actually think that was the slogan. What's it? What's it?
Is it really?
I think so. Yeah. God tier snack. We should try that on your show too.
A what's it is a UK crisp, which I think means chip in America.
Mm-hmm. It's like a cheese puff.
Oh, okay.
I know what it is, you guys. I'm just here for Jack. I'm here to help.
People want to call the segment Snacker Jack, like Cracker Jack. It's pretty good.
Someone said Snack Barracat, which is pretty good, or Jack Barrasnack. I also saw, which I
like Snack Barracat better, but
That's what I call you,
snack.
because you are a snack.
The crust is better part of the Pop-Tart? No. It doesn't taste like anything.
Maybe that's why they like it, because you don't have to come into contact with all the confusing feelings.
Alex, I'm
and
really
flavors.
upset about all these Pop-Tarts I have to eat.
Yeah, we gotta work on the snacks for you. I feel like we gotta upgrade. We gotta get you one that you actually love.
That I actually like, yeah.
Yeah. Someone said stop calling it a crust on Pop-Tarts.
But it is.
It is a crust. Let's be honest.
It's a crust.
Chat is lit today. Chat is lit. Thank you for vibing with us, Jack. What did we learn?
What did we learn?
What did we learn?
Eels miss people. Mm-hmm. All Fruit Loops are lime. Balls need hot tubs too. Mm-hmm. Don't boil water with people in it. And fish don't have tits.
They don't, but they do secrete
But they
edible
do secrete.
edible fun for the
We're here to
babies.
teach you guys.
Don't say that you came on here to watch Crash Test Live and didn't learn something. Because we are an education show first.
First and foremost,
First
we're an
and
education
foremost,
podcast.
we are here for your education. And then after that, it's entertainment and fun. And the treasure is knowledge. Big shout out once again to Dwayne for coming on the show. I want to reiterate, we aired a portion of his interview. There is much, much more that will be coming out following the release of the podcast for this episode. You'll be able to find that where podcasts are found. It's a great interview. He's a great dude. Please check out his new single, National Anthem. It's very, very good. And I love him very much. And I'm excited to see him soon. That's it for the show. If you would like to reach out, all social media, we're at Crash Test Live. The website is crashtestlive.com. That might be where you're watching right now. If you'd like to submit stories or general comments, info at crashtestlive.com. If you want to be on Are You Smarter Than Jack? Smarter at crashtestlive.com. If you want to compete on Master Debaters, which I believe we will bring back next week, debaters at crashtestlive.com. We will be back next Friday with a brand new episode. I cannot wait. Guys, thank you for tuning in.
Thank
We
you.
love you very much. As always, happy Pride. Black Lives Matter. Arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. We'll see you next week. I love you guys.
Peace.